What if a single catastrophic storm could wipe out a centuries-old port, only for its dramatic rebirth to redefine the future of every Caribbean harbor? In this video, we're exploring the extraordinary story of Port Royal, Jamaica, a town battered by Hurricane Melissa, left in ruins, and now on the brink of a radical transformation. You'll discover how this historic, low-lying port could become the blueprint for resilient, high-capacity Caribbean harbors. From trade and logistics to climate adaptation and heritage preservation, what happens here might just reshape the entire region. Port Royal sits at the mouth of Kingston Harbor, a location steeped in history and legend. In the 17th century, it was one of the richest and fastest-growing cities in the Caribbean, a hub of trade, naval power, and famously, piracy. But over centuries, earthquakes, tsunamis, and relentless time transformed it from a bustling metropolis into an eerie reminder of nature's force. Today, Jamaica is pursuing ambitious logistics, port, and infrastructure initiatives, even as the island grapples with the scars left by Hurricane Melissa, which struck as a Category 5 storm. Low-lying zones like Port Royal and the Palisados Peninsula faced devastating storm surges and wind speeds exceeding 180 miles per hour, exposing vulnerabilities in infrastructure that hadn't been addressed for decades. Now, the question isn't just about recovery. It's about reinvention. Can Port Royal rise from the water's edge to become a model of climate resilience, modern port design, and heritage preservation? And more importantly, could this small town's transformation influence the future of ports across the Caribbean? With that, let's dive into the story, moving from the past to the present and then into a future that few could have imagined. In the 1600s, Port Royal earned its reputation as the wealthiest and most audacious city in the Caribbean. Merchants, pirates, and naval fleets converged here. Ships laden with gold, silver, sugar, and rum docked daily, and fortunes were made overnight. Its notoriety as the wickedest city on earth was as famous as its prosperity, a place of opulent parties, lawless behavior, and boundless opportunity. But history has a way of humbling even the mightiest. In 1692, a catastrophic earthquake struck, unleashing a tsunami that swallowed large portions of the city. Entire neighborhoods disappeared beneath the waves, taking wealth, infrastructure, and lives with them. Port Royal became the infamous city that sank. For centuries, its remnants lay partially submerged, attracting curious historians and underwater archaeologists, but never fully reclaimed as a modern port. Fast forward to today. Port Royal is no longer just a relic. In July 2025, it earned recognition as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, cementing its significance as a place of global cultural value. But here's the question that sets the stage for our story. What if this centuries-old history wasn't a burden to overcome, but an asset to build a next-generation Caribbean port? Enter Hurricane Melissa. Striking Jamaica as a Category 5 hurricane, it unleashed winds exceeding 185 miles per hour, torrential rainfall, and storm surges that devastated the coastline. Low-lying areas like Port Royal and the Palisados Peninsula bore the brunt. Streets flooded, historical sites were threatened, and the weaknesses of traditional port infrastructure were brutally exposed. At the same time, Jamaica has been actively pursuing modernization of its shipping and logistics capabilities. The Port Authority of Jamaica announced major upgrades to Kingston Harbor, and in early 2025, the government unveiled ambitious development plans specifically for Port Royal. These plans aim to transform the town from a risk-prone area into a vibrant hub of trade, tourism, and urban innovation. So the stage is set. A place with a troubled past, freshly scared by nature's fury, now stands on the threshold of reinvention. But what exactly is the vision for Port Royal? And why could its revival influence the entire Caribbean? The Port Royal Master Plan, released in 2024, lays out a multifaceted vision. A fusion of port expansion, heritage tourism, and climate-resilient urban infrastructure. Among its most notable features are a modern cruise ship pier capable of handling vessels with over 3,000 passengers, upgraded cargo terminals, and reinforced seawalls designed to withstand rising sea levels and future storm surges. This isn't just about aesthetics or tourism. The plan integrates logistics, community development, and environmental stewardship. By preserving underwater archaeological sites while simultaneously creating a working port, Jamaica is pioneering a model where history and modernization coexist. Why is this significant for the Caribbean? Most regional ports are low-lying, vulnerable to hurricanes and rising seas. If Port Royal demonstrates that a port can simultaneously honor heritage, manage climate risk, and function as a high-capacity logistics hub, other islands could follow suit. Suddenly, the focus shifts from reactive repairs to proactive design, from fragile relics to robust, multi-purpose ports. And here's the kicker. Heritage protection isn't slowing development, it's accelerating resilience. By enforcing rigorous environmental and archaeological assessments, Port Royal is building resilience from the ground up, not as an afterthought. But the most surprising outcome. The benefits of Port Royal's rebirth may extend far beyond Jamaica's borders, potentially reshaping the entire maritime trade ecosystem of the Americas. Here's the twist that few are talking about. Port Royal's renaissance isn't just about tourism or local economic uplift. It has the potential to fundamentally reconfigure shipping flows across the Caribbean. The Panama Canal has long dominated global maritime trade, but its congestion leaves room for alternatives. Jamaica is positioning itself as a new transshipment hub, offering an option for ships that might otherwise bypass the island. By elevating land, reinforcing seafronts, and constructing modern cargo and cruise terminals linked with inland logistics zones, Jamaica aims to attract shipping traffic at a scale previously reserved for Panama or other major regional ports. Port Royal, a historic site once submerged and forgotten, is being transformed into a climate-resilient, high-capacity node that blends cargo infrastructure, tourism, and smart urban planning. This vision turns Caribbean ports from vulnerable waypoints into strategic gateways capable of reshaping regional trade patterns. The challenge extends to other islands. Will they modernize their aging ports or remain relics of the past? The pressure to invest in storm-proof logistics and heritage-conscious development is growing. Port Royal demonstrates a unique fusion of history and progress. Tourists and historians can explore preserved ruins, museums, and underwater archaeological sites, while massive cargo ships operate just miles away. This dual approach positions Port Royal as more than a port or tourist site. It is a living experiment in climate adaptation, economic diversification, and heritage-driven urban planning. Early construction reflects these principles, with reinforced seawalls, elevated logistics hubs, and environmentally conscious urban planning ensuring that future hurricanes will have less devastating impact. The port is being rebuilt not just to survive, but to thrive. The implications extend beyond the town itself. A resilient, high-capacity port could attract international shipping lines, cruise operators, and logistics companies, while creating jobs, improving infrastructure, and boosting tourism revenue for local communities. Regionally, Port Royal could connect the Caribbean to the Americas and Europe, setting a precedent for climate-adapted port design that may inspire other islands like the Bahamas, Trinidad, and Barbados to follow suit. Port Royal's rebirth also has potential to shift maritime trade flows across the Americas. By offering a high-capacity alternative to Panama, Jamaica could attract shipping that previously had to detour thousands of miles, impacting global trade logistics, costs, and international investment. The opportunity arises from disaster. Hurricane Melissa devastated the town, but created a blank canvas for rebuilding with lessons from the past. From Empire-era hub to sunken ruin, and now visionary rebirth, Port Royal exemplifies what's possible when history, innovation, and climate resilience intersect. If Jamaica succeeds, it won't just protect heritage or rebuild a port, it will provide a roadmap for the entire Caribbean, challenging other islands to modernize or risk remaining vulnerable. Embrace next-generation design principles that marry heritage, logistics, and resilience. Port Royal could very well be the first proof point of a new era for Caribbean maritime infrastructure. If this story of resilience, heritage, and bold urban transformation inspired you, make sure to like this video and share it with anyone passionate about ports, climate planning, or history. Subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive into transformational projects shaping the Caribbean and beyond. And tell me in the comments, which Caribbean port do you think is ready for this kind of next-gen makeover, and why? I'll be reading every single reply.